Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This horoscope reading will cover the 1st to the 15th of November 2025. For a complete reading, and if something does not resonate, always check your 4 main placements: your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus placements. All the links are conveniently located down below in the description box. In this video, as always, we're going to take a look at the planets and how they can influence you the most and why. Then we're going to get some quick messages from the tarot. Keep in mind that when you consult your other placements, the planets will be different. They give out information differently to every person. So just check those out as well, not just the tarot messages. Okay, before we start, I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. It really helps a lot. Thank you so much. And the information for that is also down below. Okay, Aries, ready to go? Because it's adventure time for you this month. Okay, we're going to start off with Mars entering Sagittarius on the 4th. So start planning your trips, start getting ready, because I know you like to travel, but beware. When you start making these travel plans, I'm going to anticipate that on the 9th, Mercury will be going retrograde and it will cause you delays. Okay, it's possible. So I'll anticipate this already because this is the 9th. We're on the 4th only, but here, when you do plan your trips, place a lot of time between connecting flights or exchanges or whatever you need to do. In that way, you could avoid the problems, okay? But if you keep them too close together and your trip is after the 9th, you could have some problems, okay? We're all doing this to avoid problems, of course. Okay, on the 5th, next day, we're going to have a beautiful full moon in Taurus. And this will bring you financial clarity, okay? So if you're worried about a budget or something for the plans that you have about traveling, don't worry. You're going to see what needs to be done to create any financial security regarding it, okay? Then, on the 6th, we had Venus, as you know, was in Libra to bring in the harmony and the balance, and she was there until the 6th. Now, Libra also rules finances other than love. And on the 6th, she's going to be entering Scorpio. Here, economic growth for you, Aries, is possible, okay? Because this movement, this transit into Scorpio, will bring you more income. And it will likely come, it could come from a partner, okay? Mercury then goes retrograde into Scorpio on the 9th, okay? When it does so, other than the problems of delaying your flights or whatever, it's going to reveal some tax problems. Okay, so keep a financial advisor close at hand. Then on the 12th, Mercury is going to, I'm going to move this here, is going to be aligning with Mars. Okay, now Mercury is still in retrograde when it does this. And remember that when Mercury is in retrograde, we have to be very careful about what we say and think before we speak. When this happens, Aries, watch your temper because you could lose it. And that's not a good idea. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. And as we were speaking about the end of the month here, or sorry, the end of the time frame, not end of the month. On the 11th of November, White Angel Messages will be celebrating its first year on YouTube. So I'll be uploading a bonus video for each zodiac sign, and it will hold messages of love as well, pertinent to the upcoming year. And it's going to be similar to the format will have some similarity to the birthday videos. So we'll see. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Okay, Aries. Let's see. Let's get some messages now for this first time. Okay, you want to definitely come out. Okay, for this first time frame. Between the 1st and the 15th. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Well, you're definitely going to choose happiness. Yeah, it looks like you're going to take that trip, start planning it wisely, of course, but you're going to start planning it. You're going to get some sort of clarity, and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to be happy. Okay, something is going to make you happy. There's just something is going to come in, some information, and you're going to like it. Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Be very careful because you could be a little impatient. Remember the travel plans, etc.? Okay. You're not going to like maybe booking 2 flights a little bit distant towards each other, but it may be necessary Yeah, okay. Be very careful, because if you don't take a look at that detail, something could happen. I'm just picking it up like a warning, okay? And we're here to live better. Like, the messages that come through are for us to live better. So, yeah, if you can schedule it, put a little bit more time and have a little bit more patience. Bring a Sudoku or something to do. But Spirit is saying, calm down the impatience, because you're going to need a little bit of it. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles comes through. Okay. Yeah, I think you're going to take this advice. Yeah, you definitely are. Okay. It looks like you're going to take this advice, because what is worse than having to wait in between flights is missing one altogether and having to rearrange everything. And so your wisdom is saying, okay, well, better half an hour waiting and just going to do something else. I don't know, shopping, take a look at the shops or something, than having to miss the flight altogether and fixing everything at the airport. Because if there's no flight out or bus or train or whatever you're taking, it's worse. Okay, like you feel abandoned. So yeah, you're going to be balancing, you're going to be taking this advice and balancing off the days, except you're going to accept it. That's good. Okay, what else do we have for Aries in this time frame, the first 2 weeks of November, to live a better and happier life and not get stuck at an airport or anything like that? 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, good. This is good. This is improvement. Definite improvement. Okay, so whatever travel plans that you were thinking, or with whoever you are going to take this trip with, okay, your outlook is going to be much better. Okay, there's definitely an improvement, and even the person that you're choosing to travel with, if there was something in the past with them, it's gone. Okay, you're actually learning something about how to travel with them. I picked up. In any case, there's going to be improvements, definitely improvements. Okay, because in fact you are balancing this out, so it's going to improve, let's say, the whole flight, your whole vacation, whatever you're planning. Okay, 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you have a regret of something. This is another message coming through. Let's go see what this is all about. Or is it the same one? You have a regret, but... Okay, there's a but. You're going to get divine intervention here. Whatever regret, whatever happens, you're going to have Temperance stepping into the picture. This is divine intervention. Okay, this is Sagittarian energy. And whatever regret there is, you're going to find peace. You're going to find some sort of harmony and tranquility. Okay, yeah. And there you go. See the plane? I mentioned it. I mentioned the flights. I can't believe this. Okay, look at this. There's the plane right there. And there's a little bird saying, okay, well, there's also a boat travel. Look at that. Incredible. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You're going to get that peace. Okay. And you're going to take off. You definitely will take off again. Okay. You're going to look ahead and say, okay, fine. Because, you just had this moment of regret saying, damn, why did I do this? Why did I go on vacation with this person? Now this inconvenience is happening. But no. Okay, because Temperance will step into the picture. Something will happen. You'll see something. And then off you go. You're going to take off. Well, I love it when Spirit does this. Great. Okay, then we have the 6 of Wands. In fact, as soon as you take off, when everything is fixed, success, happiness. Okay, this is great. 6 of Wands is like, yay, we did it. We got it. We took the flight and we left. It will go well. Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay, this is good. And in fact, you're going to say, yes, because I planned it well. You're going to take credit for this. I like this, Aries. You're going to stand up. You're going to say, well, because of me, etc. No, it's because of me. I planned it well. I already knew. I knew it was going to happen. You didn't like the pause of an extra half hour, but I knew it was going to happen. And you're going to defend yourself and say, yeah, it's thanks to me. Okay. This is beautiful. Okay, we have also the High Priestess in reversed. Okay, let's see. There's a little bit of confusion coming in. Why? Because you got a really long reading. You're not the only one, actually, that had it this time. There's a little bit of confusion stepping into the picture in this time frame. And it has to do with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, because you were actually covering the expenses of someone else, most likely. You may have spent a little bit too much. Careful, like we said, Venus and Scorpio. Okay, there is economic growth. You will make a little bit more money. It could come through a partner, as we said, but we also talked about tax problems. Okay, so be careful when booking this flight that it's not too expensive, because you may have to pay some taxes or something. Okay, and the confusion comes out there because you're wondering, what is it that I have to pay? I've already paid everything. So caution, don't make this trip too expensive. Okay, Page of Swords as well in the reverse. Yeah, plan it well. I'm hearing take extra precaution in the actual planning of whatever you're doing. And the moon. Okay, see, we finish off with the moon. Okay, because there is something that you don't see. There's some sort of uncertainty and confusion. Okay, it's in here. There's some sort of confusion regarding the taxes. Okay, regarding some sort of financial situation. So in order for it to not hit your travel plans, take extra precaution. Go over everything, maybe even before leaving, so that it doesn't ruin your trip. Okay, this is confirming what the stars had anticipated. Financial matters. Okay, for taxes. You do have the money coming in, but they're going to knock on your door. They're going to ask you for something. So start now making sure that everything is crystal clear. Okay, Aries, good luck with this at this point. I really hope it doesn't damper your travel plans. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. Have a great trip. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now from Angel.